It was, I originally started ice skating when I was very little, and then my nan heard of a class that was going on, ballroom and Latin. So she took me along to that, and obviously that's sort of how I got into it. I did the ballroom and Latin, and then that followed along with what was called then disco dancing, and that's sort of how my dancing journey started.
And what was it about disco that you loved so much?
The music. Definitely, it was the music. I think that's what gets a lot of kids into it. It was all the sort of like, you know, the old disco stuff that was out at the time, and I absolutely loved it as a child. Yeah, I loved all that kind of thing. That was a little bit before me. I'm not quite that old. That is exactly how disco dancing started. Yeah, it was from the Saturday Night Fever film, and I think a couple of professionals went over to America and did some workshops and brought it back to England, and then it just went from there. And obviously everyone was doing them in the discotheques and stuff like what it was called then. But that was just a little bit before my time. I came in when it was a bit of when Candy Girl and all that kind of thing was out, Michael Jackson and all that type of stuff. So that's when I sort of came into it. There's a few things. I think it's the venue, of course, because it's such a beautiful place. The nostalgia, because a lot of teachers now have danced here themselves, so it has a lot of nice memories, and it's something nice to pass on to your pupils, and you want to bring them into it, you know. And just the whole, you know, just the event itself, like I said, the title, and that's what everybody's here for. And it's not just to obviously win, it's such a hard competition that people really want to get in the finals alone, you know, so it's a big challenge for them, and I think that's why they like coming.
Wicked.